Hello universe, today I'll be teaching you how to add a race to the race level selection widget. Now this widget is populated by a data set that you can find in the blueprints section and miscellaneous folder, then DA race levels. DA race levels and DA free roam levels are the same but different amounts of races, and I'll explain that later. Now, once you open DA race levels, you'll find that there are two variables and one function. I'll explain what they do in a bit. First, let's recreate this race here. It's a circuit race, it's 2 laps, and the location is template showcase with one race, and then there's a mini map, which is awesome. So I'm going to close that, and the race that was being shown there is this first one called, well, it doesn't really have a name, but it is the first race manager in this level. So I'm going to delete that, and I'm going to just delete this. This is just for example. Don't actually do that. So let's say I just added this race manager to our world, and I want to add this to the level selection. All you need to do is head to the race managers variable, click add, and add in the race manager of your choice. You can either use the outliner or you can just use the pick tool to pick the race manager you want to add. And once that's done, hit populate race data. If you notice, once I click that, a variable was added here, and that is this first one called 636540. That is the ID for this manager that we just added here. You can find the manager ID in the race settings variable structure here. So these match, they're identical, and once I open it up and open the race settings, you'll find that even the settings are identical. You've got 3 countdown, 2 laps, 3 racers, and win time, win position, and all that stuff. From here, we can still update the data assets. If I say I want there to be 1 lap instead of 2, I still have to go back to the data asset, hit populate, and it will be updated now to 1 lap. Now, these settings are exposed here because ideally the menu should have a space for the player to edit certain things about the race they want to do. They should be able to change the amount of laps, the amount of opponents, and maybe, yeah, these two are really the most common things that players get to choose in a racing game, isn't it? So but for now, that functionality doesn't exist, so you can ignore that. The next thing to put in there is a map, a mini map. You saw that during this menu, there was a mini map when you select the race, and it's just this generic mini map, which is the map for this race. And you can find it here. It's just a quick capture of the map that I did with a Scene2D. And you can just fit any map you've already drawn in here. Once you've done that, you can also change the thumbnail for the level. I'm going to change mine to that beautiful screenshot texture here. And I'm going to, stop the current play, head back to the main menu, and you can see now that, hey, the thumbnail has been updated to that new one that we just set. Hooray! And you can also see that the laps changed. It's now only 1 lap with, sorry, was showing the wrong one, but yeah, there we go. 1 lap, and the location is template showcase and all that. Let me explain level ref. Level ref is the direct name of the level, which is, for this example, is called template showcase. But this level name is just, filler name. I can name it anything I want. It doesn't have to be the same name as the level. So I can say, let's say, showcase race. Boom. Right? And then hit play, head back to the main menu, and you can see the name of the race should be, ooh, oh, wait, it's down here now. Showcase race. Oh, I edited the wrong variable, but you see that, it's called showcase race now. That's the location now. And yeah, it's something that you could have edited here. It doesn't matter for the purposes of this video. So that's how you add a race to this menu.
The one and only